start, people. Motivation will be that. We'll start. We don't have time to wait. We will start off, people. Chapter number 9. Number series, coding, decoding, and odd man out. Do you know the weightage of this particular chapter? 5 marks is the weightage, and you will get 5 marks question from this chapter no matter what. Now, people, there are different coding methods we are learning, and I'll be teaching all the methods. Then, solving the questions is completely up to you. First of all, people, letter to digit coding. Now, I will tell you a simple example. Long back, I used to say 1434, I love you. Yeah. I love you. You will say what? 143. That is a code for I love you. Correct. Letter to digit coding. Similar to that, here is some letter to digit coding. We will show that. Ripple, RIPPLE, is coded as 613382. Then life is written as 8192. Then pillar is written as what? Is the question. Okay, people, if you are in the first class, we will be learning like ripple I will write. Then I will write the code. Then life I will write. Then I will write the code. You are not in the first class, you are in the last class. So the thing is what? The approach is very simple. We need to find the code for P. P means what here, doc? Look here, 3. So 3 is the first one. Looking that, option C is gone. Now we will check. Which option we will check? We will check the second last letter. Which is the second last letter, doc? E. What is the code for E? 2. That means which is having 2? Only option A is having 2. Option A is the answer. This is the approach. We will not write everything and go for the exam. We will just check what is required for us. Look at the next code. Lose 1357. Gain 2468. Then what is the code for 82146? Check. 8 is what? 8 is what? N. That means option D is gone. C is gone. Now we will check the last one. Last one is what? 6. What is the code for corresponding letter for 6? I. So it should be I. Which option? Option A. This is the method. Okay. We will not write from A, B, C, D everything. We will not do that. Now look at the next question. Yes, people, you are late. Yes, Ramana, you are late. Sadish, you are late. Yes. What happened? You are coming back. What happened? Okay, fine. Done. If someone is sick and all, always tell, okay, don't keep it to yourself. I need to attend no matter what the class I should attend. Don't do that. Okay. If you are sick, always tell. That's health is more important than anything else. Remember that. Okay. Yes. So after going home, take rest for 1 hour, then start studying. Okay. Yes. System is coded as 131625. Then terms is coded as what is the question? People, first one we will check the last one. Yes is what? Yes is 1. That means this is wrong. Now we will check one. We will check the third letter. Third letter is what? R. But people, do you have the code for R? No. But we know that E is what? 2. That means here it should have been E. Wrong. Here it should have been E. So which should be the answer? Option B is the only possible answer. Why? Because 4 is not given in the code. That R is outside the code. That means which letter or which number is outside the code? 4 is the number which is outside the code. Answer is what? Option B. Now people, A, B, C, D. Everyone knows A, B, C, D, right? What is A, B, C, D? The letters which we started in our LKG onwards. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Yeah, don't sleep, don't sleep. Yes, come back. So A, B, C, D we learned that time. How many letters are there in total? 26 letters are there in total. Now in this 26 letters, which one is the first letter? A is the first letter. Then which is the last letter? Z or Z is the last letter. Now my first question, people, we know the forward positioning, but randomly if I ask you which is the position of M, sometimes you will not be able to answer. For that we are learning a code. The code is EJOT. E is at which position? 5th. J is at 10. O is at 15. T is at 20. Y is at 25. Now my question will be like, M is at what position? We know that M, N, O. O is at which position? 15. So N will be what? 14. M will be what? 13. That way we can remember it. Okay, so remember this way. E means 5. J means 10. O means 50. T means 20. Y means 25. Ijoti. Remember Ijoti. Okay. Now, not joke here, not Ijoti. Okay. Yes. Now we need to remember the opposite position. Opposite in the sense backward position. Who is at the first position from backward? Z. Who is at the last position from backward? A. There is a shortcut for remembering that also. That shortcut is 27 minus forward position. Remember this. What is it? 27 minus forward position. That is the method. Now you tell me, what is the backward position of S? What is the forward position of S? Yes, T. T is the 20th position. S will be what? 19. So it will be what, people? 8th position is the backward position of S. What is the backward position of Q? O, P, Q. O is at 15. P is at 16. Q will be at what? 17. So 27 minus 17, which is equal to what? 10. Likewise, you can remember it, people. This is very, very important. Now, G is at what position? A, B, C, D, E. E is at 5th position. Then G will be at 7th position. What is the backward position of G? 20 is the backward position of G. Who is in forward position at 20th? T is at forward position from 20th. With that knowledge, we will start learning something new. What is the code for? Tell me a name. Da. Small name, very small name. Dev. Okay, Dev is a name. Now, what is the code for Dev? I will show you how they are writing. D is at which position? Da? 4th position. E is at which position? 5th. V is at which position? TUV. That is 22nd, right? TUV. T is at 20th. U is at 21st. V is at which position? 22nd position. So the code will be like this. What is it that? 4 plus 5 plus 22, which is equal to how much? 31 is the code for they. That is one way of writing the code for they. There is another way. They will say that code for they is 28. You will be like, sir, how 28? It should be 31, right? I will say that code for they is nothing but sum of the letters minus number of letters. How many letters are here? 3. So that is what? 31 minus 3, which is equal to how much? 28. Sometimes I will say code for they is equal to 19. That is sum of the letters. Sorry, not 19, 22. Sum of the letters, that is how much? 31 minus square of the number of letters, which is equal to how much? 9, which is equal to what? 22. Sometimes I will say cube. It's completely up to me. We need to find that coding method and we should go for the answer. It's a very good, interesting topic and we can discuss that right now, people. Have a look at this question. The code for exam is 39. EXAM. What is the code for 5? Sorry, E, 5. X is how much? XYZ. 24. Plus A is what? 1. M is what? 13. Total how much? 40? 43, which is equal to 43. But the code is given as 39. So 43 minus 4 is happening to be what? 39. Where this 4 came from? The number of letters. Number of letters, which is equal to 39. Now we will check paper. Whether the code is correct or not, we will check with the second one. Paper's code is how much? The P is at which position? 16 plus 1 plus 16 plus 5. R is at what position? RST. That means 18, which is equal to how much? 56. 56 minus how many letters are there? 5, which is equal to 51. That means the code is correct. We need to find for pass. Pass is how much? 16 plus 1 plus 19 plus 19, which is equal to how much? 55 minus what? 4, which is equal to how much? 51. Which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Understood the method? Can we go for the next question? Look here. In a certain code language, at means 25. At means 25. A is at what position? 1. T is at what position? 20. So 20 plus 1 is equal to what? 21. But it is given as what? 25. We need to add some 4. We will check that. Wet is what? Wet is what? You tell me. W is at what position? S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Which one? 23 or 23 plus 5 plus 20, which is equal to how much? 48 plus dash is equal to 57. That is how much? 9. People look here. Number of letters ka square. Number of letters ka square. Then tat. T is at 20 plus 1 plus 20 plus how many letters are there? 3 square. How much is the answer? 41 plus 9, which is equal to 50. Which option is the answer? Option D is the answer. I hope everyone understood this. Is this clear? And these are the worst questions which can come from coding and decoding. Other than number series. Number series, whatever question come will be a worst question. Usually we will not get the pattern. That is the usual pattern in number series. Next one is letter to letter digit. Sorry, letter to letter coding. Now long back, I used to code my girlfriend's name as BSNL. Yeah, BSNL. You heard about BSNL? Yes. Oh, I'll tell you your code language, Geo. Yeah. BI. Then Airtel. Likewise, I used to save my girlfriend's name. Now my wife. Okay. Yes. The reason is what parents will catch us. The same reason, letter can be reshuffled and we can call it as another code. Why are we using that? In order to code it so our enemies will not find it. In this case, parents will not find it. Now look here. Madras, M-A-D-R-A-S is coded as N-B-E-S-P-T. Now people, if you look here, M is becoming N. Plus 1. M, N. Correct? Plus 1. A is becoming B. Plus 1. D-E plus 1. R-S plus 1. A-B plus 1. S-T plus 1. Then Delhi will be what? T plus 1 is what? E. F. M. I. J. Which option is the answer? Option A is the answer. Look at the next question, people. Honey, H-O-N-E-Y, is called as J-P-Q-G-A. Look here now. H become J. How H will become J? I, J plus 2. O become P. Plus 1 now? Okay. Then N become Q. Plus 2 N become Q. How will N become Q? N, O, P, Q. That is what? Plus 3. E become G. F, G plus 2. Y become A. Z, A. Like our number plate and all, there is no A and all. Okay. After Z, it will be A again. No A, B, B, C and all. It will not be there. Y plus 2. If you look here, plus 2, plus 1, plus 3, plus 2, there is something wrong in this question. Actually, whenever there is a coding system, either should be like plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, plus 1, plus 2, plus 1, or it should be like always plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So, I think the question is wrong. Something is wrong with the question. Now, if you check, O become P, instead of P, it should have been what? It should have been Q. N become O, P. It should have been like this. It should have been plus 2, plus 2. It should have been J, Q, P, G, A. That should have been the code. This is not the code. Now you tell me which word is coded as V, C, T, I, V, G, V, U. Let us check this. Targets and targets. Target we will check. Plus 2 is how much stuff? V. Plus 2 is how much stuff? B. R plus 2. Yes, T. Sorry, C. Sorry for that. Plus 2 is how much? R plus 2 is how much? Yes, T. G plus 2. H, I. E plus 2. F, G. T plus 2. U, V. S plus 2. Yes, T, U. So this is the code. Which is the answer? Option C is the answer. If you are going from the coding angle, you should go with minus 2. Minus 2. Minus 2. What is 2 letters before V? What is the 2 letters before V? T. What is the 2 letter before C? A. Likewise, you will solve it. Any of the method you can solve it and you can get the answer. Pakka, can we go further ahead? Look at the question, people. Mention is given like this. Then present will be given like what is the question. Okay. Yes. Before that, can you get me the answer for this? Thanks is coded as Okay, yes. Then stupid will be coded as what? Look here, people. THA is here. THA is here. That means that is transferred as the last three letters. THA. Similarly, STU will be transferred as the last three letters. Then, last letter became the first letter. S. Then, K. Then, N. Similarly, it will be what? D. I. P. Answer is what? The Dix 2. Which option? Option D is the answer. Understood the method? Whatever they want to ask, they will ask. One thing we can keep in mind, make a note of that thing. Look here. If the letters in the word is only there in the code. What do you mean by that? If the letters in the word is only there in the code, it is any arrangement. Okay, are you getting it? For example, I am taking Nithin, N-I-T-H-I-N, is coded as N-I-H-T-I-N. What is it? We are just rearranging the letters, either by spelling it backward or by rearranging the letters. That is the meaning. Now, next question be. What comes at the last place? R, U, X, then A, D. R plus what is U? S, T, U plus 3. U, V, W, X plus 3. Y, Z, A plus 3. B, C, D plus 3. E, F, G plus 3. Answer is what? Option C. Now you tell me which of the following is an odd one out of it. Sir, first of all, we don't know properly to find it. Then how will we find the mistakes, sir? Now, whenever such question come, we need to check a coding pattern always. Look here. C and E. How much is C and E? D, E plus 2. E, F, G, H plus 3. Then I, J, K, L plus 4. Check next one. A, K, L, M plus 2. N, O, P plus 3. Q, R, S, T plus 4. That means the code is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. Now you check. O, Q. Tell me. P, Q plus 2. R, S, T plus 3. U, V, W, X plus 4. That means the answer will be what? Option D. You want to check? N, P, O, P, correct? Plus 2. Q, R, S plus 3. Then T, U, V again plus 3. That means this is the odd man. Option D is the answer. Next one, people. Summer is coded as runner. Winter is coded as what is the question? If you check M and NN, that means what? The plus 1. The middle two numbers are plus 1. Okay. Middle two digits are what? N and T. N will become what? O plus 1. T will become what? TU plus 1. Now people check here. R is same itself. E is same itself. That means ER should be there no matter what. Then check the next one. Summer. U also is the same. That means I should be there. IOUER. Where is that? Option B is the answer. Okay, you don't need to check this much. You can directly go for the answer. I was just showing you that. Now the next one. Word to word coding. Word to word coding or word to letter coding, word to digit coding, everything will come over here. Look at this question, people. There is a high chance of this question getting repeated again because in the model test paper, RTP and all, this type of question is getting repeated again and again. So there is a high chance. Okay, look here. 256 means you are good. 637 means we are bad. 358 means good and bad. Which of the following represent and is the question? Before that, we should understand where is and. And is there in good and bad. What is the code for that? 3, 5, 8. Any of the 3 or 5 or 8 will be the code for what? And. Now people, which option is wrong? Option A is wrong. Now we will check. People, look here. Bad is there in both the places. In 367 and 358. What is the common digit between them? 3. So 3 means what? Bad. That means 3 is gone. Option D is gone. Then people, good is in you are good and bad. Which digit is common in between them? 5 is common in between them. That means 5 means what? The good. That means option this is also wrong. Answer is what? Option C. Understood the approach? Will you sit and think too much? No. One thing, people, always take your pencil and start writing. One or the other thing, the muscle memory will work out. Otherwise, if you just look at the question, you will see many questions. Okay, other than that, you will not get the answer. Always have the urgency. Reading the question itself, you should start writing. Okay, always do that. That is the approach. That is the winner mentality. I have seen a student in Coimbatore. He is in Inter now. Last attempt, he cleared with 81 marks. He came and talked to me like, sir, I did one mistake. I didn't have the urgency. Otherwise, I would have got more than 90. Urgency means maximum. We will get the question right away. We will start writing. We will not wait. We will not read. I will show you your approach. In a code, 256 means you are bad. 637 means we are bad. 358 means good and bad. Which of the following represent and? 256 means you are good. Again, you will read it again and again. The time will go. Time will not stop for you. You should take right away, write whatever you are finding. That is the only way we will solve around 70 plus question in the examination hall. Otherwise, we will always get stuck between 40 and 60. That is the problem you are facing, right? All the time. Time will not be stopping there for you. You will be stuck in between 40 and 60 because of this issue. Urgency is the key to get more than 70. You might be good. You will be knowing everything. Without urgency, you will be stuck at 60 or 50. Not more than that. Pakka, that will be the case. So have the urgency. Look at this question. First one. 788 means exam believable subject. What is the digit used for believable? Believable is in what? The 1, 7 or 8. Now we will check. Believable is there in common between anything? No. Then subject. Check subject. Subject is anywhere? No. We need to check exam. Exam is common in 178 and 961. So what is exam? Exam means 1. Then what is remaining? 7 or 8 is remaining. Now you tell me what is the answer. Is there something between a believable subject is common in any of the other thing? No. That means answer will be what? 7 or 8. Option A will be your answer. Now we are going for another topic which was never there for your examination till this day. But there is a high chance that it will be there in the future. Because I have seen it in the MDP. I have seen it in the model test paper. But till now they have never asked a question based on this. This question is called as letter repeating series. For this you should know the table. 2 into 6. 12. So how the question will come is, the question will be like this. Look here. A dash dash, B dash, A B dash dash, B dash dash. Likewise, they will give the question. We need to fill the gap in between them. First of all, we should know how many letters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. People, in total 12 digits are there. Or 12 letters are there. We will cut them into 2 letters of 6 parts. What is the case? 2 letters of 6 parts. Cut. Correct? Now look here, the AB, AB. So the repeating pattern is what? AB, 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 AB. So what is the filled letter? AB, B, AB. So answer is what? AB, B, AB. Answer is what? Option B is your answer. So what if there is 16 letters? We will cut it like 4 into 4. 4 letters of 4 parts. What if there is 18 letters? 3 letters of 6 parts. What if there is 21 letters? 3 letters of 7 parts. But maximum will be 21, not more than that will be there for examination. If you check your ICA material, a similar question is there, but that is the wrong question. First question in ICA material from this chapter is this one, based on this, but they never asked about it. The question is given wrongly also over there. Look here. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 means 4 letters of 4 parts. Now you look here, middle two letters are what? AA. So I will put A over here. Here also A. Then first letter in A, all the cases is what? B. So put BB. Then last what? B. So what have we filled? BB, AA, B. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. This is the way of solving this question. Otherwise, you will never be able to solve this. Understood the method, people? Now, what if there is 18 letters? You will cut them into what? 3 parts. Okay, you will cut them into 3 parts. 3 letters of 6 parts, or 6 letters of 3 parts. Okay. Now, number series. Everyone knows about the natural numbers, right? Which are the natural numbers, people? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., till n. Then what are even numbers? Which are divisible by 2? There are what? 2 is there, 4 is there, then 6 is there, 8 is there, etc. That everyone knows. What are prime numbers? That is important. 3rd standard. Again, come back. Is 1 a prime number? No, it is neither prime nor composite. First prime number 2, then 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 29, then 31, then 37, then 41 is there? 41 is there? Yes. Then 43. Then okay. This much is not enough. This much is enough. Till 37, you need to know, because they will directly ask prime number. What is the next prime number? You should know this. It's very important. Then as a number, we will always give preference to what? A prime number. What do you mean by prime number? Which is only divisible by themselves and 1. That are called as what? Prime numbers. Now, people, I want to show you something called as Fibonacci series or Fibonacci series. There was a question based on Fibonacci series in the past. Fibonacci series means nothing. Tell me one number. 1. Tell me another number. 6. Okay. Next number will be 1 plus 6, 7. Next number will be 6 plus 7, 13. Next one will be 7 plus 13, 20. Next number will be 18 plus 20. That is 33. That is called as Fibonacci series. That is given over here. 1 is there. 1 plus 2 is how much? 3. 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. 3 plus 5 is how much? 8. 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. 13 plus 8 is how much? 21. 21 plus 13 is how much? 34. That is called as Fibonacci series. Very, very important. There was one question in the past. As usual, none of them answered that question because nobody knows what is a Fibonacci series, first of all. Now the first question, people. Income, complete the series. 416 256 1024. Now, people, if you check here, 4 into 2, 4 is how much? 16. 16 into 4 is how much? Check one. 16 into 4 is how much? 64. Now we will verify whether option C is our answer or not. 64 into 4 is how much? 256. 256 into 4 is how much? 1024. The pattern is what? Into 4. Now, people, this is not the same type of question which will come for examination. This was the type of question which was asked like 2 years back. Nowadays, they are keeping a type of question. They will randomly give some numbers. For example, 3, 7, then they will give like 15, then they will give like 27. Randomly, they will give some number. Then, people, whenever you see some random set of number, always take their common difference. How much is the common difference? What's the difference between them? 4. How much is the difference? 8. How much is the difference? 12. Okay, you are saying 4, 8 and 12. I'm not getting the pattern. Think like that, you are not getting the pattern. Again, take the difference. How much is it? 4. How much is it? 4. So the pattern is what? 4. So next number will be what? 16. So 16 plus 27 is how much? 43. So remember this, people. If you are clueless, when you see the question, you are clueless. First method is what? Take the common difference. You didn't get the pattern. Go for the next common difference. You will get the pattern. If you check any of the question paper, May attempt, September attempt, Jan attempt, any of the question paper, the method was very simple. Take the difference. Take difference again. You will get the pattern. Remember this. take the difference. Whenever you are struggling to get the pattern, follow this method. Now, look at this question now. 7, 11, 13, 17. What is it? 4. What is it? 2. What is it? 4. What is it? 2. 4. 2. 4. Next one should be what? Plus 2. That is 31. Which option is the answer, people? 31, option B. Now look at this. This is a different pattern. If you look here, 7 became 23, 23 became 47, 47 became a bigger number, then 119 become another bigger number. Now people, you should know the squares of the values. 3 square is how much, da? 9. 5 square is how much, da? 25. 7 square is how much, da? 49. These values are very important. Whenever you see something near 9, there can be a 3 square involved. Whenever you see something near 27, 24, for example, 24 is there, 27 is there, 23 is there, then 22 is there. Whenever you see such numbers, you should always think about our 5 square. Now look here. 7 is what? 3 square minus 2. 23 is what? 5 square minus 2. 49 is what? 7 square minus 2. Now people, you will think, oh, it is an odd number. It is not an odd number. Next number is what? 11 square, prime number. 11 square minus 2. This is what? 13 square minus 2. Who will be the next number, people? 17 square or 15 square? 17 square minus 2. Why? Because prime numbers are square minus 2 is the pattern. 17 square is how much? 289 minus 2. 287. Next question. A very easy question. 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 8 square, 10 square. Next one will be 12 square. How much is the answer? 144. Next question, people. Have a look at this beautiful question. 6 became 13. So, this is like 6 into 2 plus 1. Then, 13 became 28. 13 into 2 plus 2. 28 became 56. 28 into 2 plus 3. Next one will be what? 59 into 2 plus 4. How much will be the answer, people? 1, 2, 2. Okay, got it? Yes. Certain type of patterns can be like this also. Now, can we guess the pattern all the time? It will be difficult. If you spend more than 1.5 minutes on any question from number series, don't do it. Go for the next question. Because you will never get the answer. If you are getting the pattern, you will get it within the first 30 seconds. If you are still not getting that, means that's not your question. Go for the next question. Because number series can be from anywhere. Can be anywhere, any type of question can come. Remember that. Next one, people, over here. Find the missing number over here. This is the question I was telling about. Fibonacci series. So look here. 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 will be what? 2. Plus 1 is how much? 3. 2 plus 3 plus 1 is how much? 6. 3 plus 6 plus 1 is how much? 10. 10 plus 6 plus 1 is how much? 17. So our pattern will be what? 17 plus 28 plus 1, which is equal to how much, people? 46. Think about it. Inside exam hall, a question like this came. We will never get the answer. Gone. Yes. But remember, always remember this Fibonacci series. What if you get a question? Okay. Good. Next one. When it is in fractional form. When you use in fractional form, you will take your calculator, you will write out 8 divided 3 divided by 8 and go for the answer? No. Don't do that. You will get a wrong answer. Look at the numerator, look at the denominator. 3 became 8. How can 3 become 8? I will just check. Plus 5. 8 became 18. Plus 10. Now we need to fill one of the option. One option is over here. What? Can I put 38? I will just put 38. Okay. That means how much is the difference? 20 is the difference. Then how much is the difference between the 40? Now if you look, here what is the difference? They are getting multiplied with 2. Multiplied with 2. Multiplied with 2. Is there a pattern? a pattern is there. So answer will be what? Option D, 38 divided by 85. Always use the option. In number series, one of the option will be the answer. Don't say source that option. So you will do ingy pingy pongy. Don't do that. You will get your own answer. Next question. 1 is there, 1 is there. 8 is there, 4 is there. 27. Then people, 4 means what? 2 square. 16 is what? 4 square. Now 64 is what? Can I write it as 4 cube? 27 is what? 3 cube. 8 is what? 2 cube. 1 is what? 1 square. 1 is what? 1 cube. So the pattern is what? 1 cube, 1 square. 2 cube, 2 square. 3 cube, 3 square. How much is 3 square? Answer is what? 9. Next question. Whenever decimal points are included, make a note of it. Whenever decimals are there, there will be a product of either 1.5 or 0.5 or 1.25 or 2.5 or 3.5. Some kind of product is involved with a decimal value. Remember that. That is very important. If you get a question based on decimal, you are lucky. At least we know the pattern. Always it will be what? Multiplication will be involved. With respect to what? Some decimal value, the multiplication will be involved. Look here. 4 became 6. So 6 by 4 is how much? 1.5. 9 by 6 is how much? 1.5. So that means everything is getting multiplied with what? 1.5. Next number will be what? Into 1.5. How much is the answer? 13.5 into 1.5 is 20.25. So what is the method when decimals are involved? Take the second number, divide it with the first number. That time itself you will get the common factor. Next one, people. Find the old man out of this. Who is the old man out of this? People, 8 is what? 2 cube. 64 is what? 4 cube. 125 is what? 5 cube. 216. 6 cube. Then people, what is this 25? 5 square. Everything is in cube. Then why it should be there? The odd man is who? 25 is the odd man from the given series. Now look at this. Which is the odd man out of this? People, you are reading a question. Okay. You are reading a question. You are feeling clueless. Whenever you feel clueless, what you will do first time? You will check the difference. What is this? 3. What is it? 6. What is it? 6. What is this? 3. What is this? 2. What is this? 4. Look here. Some sort of issue happened somewhere over here. Everywhere it was going like as a multiple of what? A multiple of 3 and something happened over here. This and this is caused by which person? Whoever is in the middle. So answer will be what? 26 will be the odd man out. Next one. Check the common difference. 4. Then 9. 16. This is what? 2 square. This is what? 3 square. This is what? 4 square. Now this is how much? 19. This is how much? 6. This is how much? 36. This is 6 square. Something happened over here. Who caused the problem? The person whoever is common in between both the problem is who? 49. Actually 49 should not have been there. 30 to 55 should have happened. It should have been what? 25. That would have been 5 square. So who is the odd man? 49. Whenever you get a question based on odd man, if you are clueless, directly go for common difference. You might get the answer. Look at this. 64 is what? 8 square. 100 is what? 10 square. 11 square. Then 12 square. 13 square. 14 square. 15 square. Who is the odd man? 77. It should have been what? 9 square. But there who is sitting? 77 is sitting. Now tell me which is the odd man out of this one. Oh, not odd man. Missing number. Get me the answer. If you are clueless, take the common difference. Even after taking the common difference, you are not getting the next one. There will be some sort of special coding. 6 into 2 plus 1 is how much? 30. 13 into 2 plus 1 is how much? 27. But 13 into 2 minus 1 is how much? 25. 25 into 2 plus 1 is how much? 51. 51 into 2 minus 1 is how much? 101. So 101 into 2 plus 1 is how much? 200. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. You might get a question like this. It is what? Odd pattern. Very special pattern. Into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 1 is the pattern. Now, after today's class, first chapter you should work out should be number series. There are many questions, around 50 plus questions are there. Try to solve. And I am telling you, out of that, around 70 or 80% of the questions from ICA exam point of view, if you take the difference between the terms itself, you will get the answer. Check that way. If you are not getting, some sort of special coding is there. Remember that. Now we will one of my favorite chapter. I hope you never studied this chapter. How many of you didn't study it yet? Oh, very less number of people. Oh, very more number of people. Okay, fine. Yes, fine. Can we start, people? Yes, start pannalama. Can we start? Start cheyata? Yes. Paka? Done? Okay. We have time to finish this chapter before the break. Okay. Permutation. Permutation means arrangement and combination means selection. One of the first doubt everyone will have after finishing the chapter. Should I go with permutation or should I go with combination? Remember this, people. Whenever we are doing some arrangement, we are mixing and matching and making people sit. That type of thing is called as what? Permutation. I am selecting 5 students. From this 50 students, I am going to select 5 students. Then how many ways I can do it? I will find it using combination. Remember this. Permutation means arrangement. Combination means selection. Now, the first one, factorial. Have you heard about factorial, people? Factorial means that number, for example, 5 factorial. 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. How much is 5 factorial? 120. 1 factorial. 1 factorial means only 1 is there. 1 factorial is how much? 1. 2 factorial. 2 factorial is nothing but 2 into 1, which is equal to 2. 3 factorial. 3 into 2 into 1, which is 6. 4 factorial. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is how much? 24. 5 factorial. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 120. Then 6 factorial. 6 into etc. etc. You will get it as what? 720. Then 7 factorial is how much? 5040. 8 factorial is how much? 40,320. People, you should remember this much. These values you should memorize. The reason is, sometimes they will ask for 11 factorial. What you will do now? 11 into 10, you will do all the things? No. We will write it like this. 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. We know the value of 8 factorial. How much? 40,320. That way we can find the answer much faster. Whenever they ask you 10 factorial, how will you write? 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. That way you can always write and get the answer much faster. Then how much is 12 factorial? Get me the answer, people. 12 factorial is how much? 12 into 11 into 10 into what? 9 into 8 factorial is how much? 40320. Get me the answer. Yeah. Some answer you got. I understood. Yes. This paper here. Everyone knows screens, right? Yes, someone was pushed. Another Gemini picture. Okay. Yes. Gemini only give me this. Now, people, permutation means what? Arrangement. For example, our Dr. Strange is there. Dr. Strange want to arrange some people in a bench. What method he will use? He will use permutation method. Then Dr. Strange walk down here. I want 5 warriors. And he is selecting some 5 people from the group of people. What type is included? Combination. Now I will combine both. He want to select 5 and make them sit. Combination he will use to select the people. After selecting, he will make the people sit using permutation. Remember this. Now, first one people, arrangement of n items taken R at a time. Now, there are 5 people or 5 letters are there. Okay, 5 letters are there. I want to arrange them in 2 places. How many ways I can do is the question. That can be found using 5p2. That is called as n item taken R at a time. That is 5p2 over here. Or it is what? NPR. What is the formula? N factorial divided by n minus R factorial. But we will not study it this way. We will use our shortcut. What is the case now? 5p2 is what? 5 into 4. Done. 7p2 is what? 7 into 6. Done. 10p3 is what? 10 into 9 into 8. Done. Then 1000p4 is what? 1000 into 999 into 998 into 997. That is called as NPR. We will not use the formula and cancel things and all. We will use this method. Understood the method? Can I take you to some questions? Before that, NPN is equal to how much? 5 factorial or n factorial. 5p5 is how much star? 5 factorial. 10p5 is how much? Sorry, 10p10 is how much star? 10 factorial. Then 10p0 is how much? 1. np0 is how much? 1. Remember this much. More than enough, we can solve all the questions. Can we start off with some question? Before that, tell me one name. Apsara. Good. Apsara is the name. Now my question is, I want to arrange the letters of the word Apsara. How many ways I can do is the question. People, how many letters are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will write 6 factorial. That is the direct way of writing. Now, whenever some repetition is there, any letter is repeated here, A is repeated. How many times? 3 times. I will write divided by 3 factorial. 6 factorial is how much? 720 divided by 6, which is equal to how much, people? So I can write how many ways? I can write it in 120 ways. I can write the letters or rearrange the letters in 120 different ways. That is the logical part of permutation. Another name, tell me. Nithin is very often. Tell me another name, very simple name, without repetition. Anyone has a name without repetition? Vijay. Oh, one person already said Vijay. Okay, how many letters are there? 5 letters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 factorial ways I can make new number of words from this. Now, any repetition is there? No, so that I will not divide with anything. Directly I can write. Another name, people? Satish. S-A-T-H-I-S-H. Now, how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial divided by. How many letters are repeated? S is repeated 2 times. Then anything else is repeated? H is repeated 2 times. Anything else is repeated? No. 7 factorial is how much? 5040 divided by 2 into 2. That's your answer. Understood the method, people? Now, I will change the question a little bit. I have 2 seats. 5 people are there to sit in the 2 seat. How many ways that can be done? 5p2. Answer is what? 5 into. Answer is how much? 20. This is the way. This is the basic. If you know this much itself, you can get 1 marks. One question will always be like this. Basic question. They will test you whether you know the basics. Get me the answer. NP2 is equal to 72. Find the value of N. What is the easiest way? Option hit. Which option? 9R. 9P2 is how much? 9 into 8, which is equal to 72. Which option is the answer, people? Option D. Now, people, look here. This is what I just taught you. Without condition. Letters are repeated and all. How we will do is the question. Now, first question for you. How they ask in examination. Usually there will be certain number of words. One is Allahabad, then there is Mississippi, then there is what are mathematics, then there is Kannada. These are the words which are usually coming for examination. Look here, number of words which can be formed by the letters of the word Allahabad. How many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 factorial divided by A is repeated how many times? 4 times into L is repeated how many times? 2 factorial times. Then anything else? Anything else? No. Tell me, 9 factorial is how much? 9 into 40320 divided by 24 into 2. Take your calculator. 9 into 40320 divided by 24 divided by 2. How much is the answer, people? Understood? Got it? Any doubt in this? Pakka. Now somebody told, right, Nithin, N-I-T-H-I-N. Yes. How many ways? How many letters are there? 6. Divided by N is repeated, 2 factorial, into I is repeated, 2 factorial, which is equal to 720 divided by 2 into 2. How much is the answer? 180 ways. 180 new words can be formed using the letters of the word Nithin. Now, look here. The number of numbers between 1000 and 10,000 which can be formed using the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without repetition is the question. Okay, I will show you the method how we can do this. Now, people, the numbers between 1000 and 10,000, what type of number is that? 4-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. Okay. Now, how many digits we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 numbers are there in total we have. The shortcut method is like this. People, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Right? Any of the 6 numbers can sit in the first place. Correct? One person already sat. How many are remaining? 5 are remaining. Any of the 5 can sit in the next place. 2 people already sat. How many are remaining? 4. Now 3 people already sat. How many are remaining? 3. This is your answer. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. How much is it? Without repetition. That is the question. How much is the answer? 360 or in permutation formula base, how will you do it? I require 4 places. From how many people I am selecting? From 6 places. Sorry, it is what? 6p4, which is equal to what? 6 into 5 into 4 into 3. Same thing is there, right? Yes, that way also you can write it. Now, people, yesterday I told you, you remember our biryani? With repetition, without repetition. With repetition was what? We will. Next person will come. Yes. Now, without repetition, without repetition means we will have it, then you will go. Second person will come and have it, he will go. This type of question is like that. First person came, they took the seat. Then they are there. Second person came and took the second seat. Likewise, that is the case. Now, people, what if the question was like with repetition? 4 places are there. In the first place, how many people can sit? 6 people can sit. In the second place, how many people can sit? 6 people. Any of the 6. Any of the 6. Any of the 6. Or how will you write it? 6 power 4. This is the shortcut. N power n. Do you remember? Similar to that, 6 power 4. Next one, people, usage of or and usage of and. Whenever you see or, you will put a plus sign. Whenever you see an and, you will put an into sign or multiplication sign. First question. If a person travels in a train from place A to B in 10 days, what is the question? For example, I am in which place? Yesterday we went to Tanjavur, right? Hey, I am in Bangalore, then I want to go to Tanjavur. Yes, I want to go to Tanjavur. There are 10 different trains which can take me to Tanjavur. Likewise, 10 different trains are there, etc. etc. Okay, the question is what? I can take one of the train and I cannot take the same train while coming back. That is the question. People, 10 trains were there when once I went to Tanjavur. That means 10 of the 10 can fill the first place, right? While coming back, I should choose a different train. Can I take the same train? No, I should take a different train means any of the 9 trains should be chosen. So answer is how much? 90. If a man travels in a train from A to B in 10 ways, in how many ways he can come back? That means 10 ways he took. Any of the 10 ways he took. While he going, he took Janashabdi. Then after coming back, he can't take Janashabdi. He should take some other train. That is the meaning. Next question, people. How many 3-digit odd numbers can be formed using the digit 5, 6, 7, 8 and the digits can be repeated? 3-digit number. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. 3-digit numbers are there. Somebody told 5? No, right? Yes. 3-digit number has how many digits? 3 digits are there. Now, people, when will you decide the number is an odd digit or an even digit? Look here. Randomly, I'll take you to something. 94 is even or odd? How do you know it is even? Because 4 is here. 110 is even or odd? 0 is there, so it is even. 90 is even. 99 is what? Odd. Why? Because the digit at the ones place should be what? Odd. Then only it will become what? Odd number. Now you tell me, what is the condition? It should be a 3-digit odd number. How many odd digits are there? 5, 7, 9. So how many people can sit in the last place? 3 people can only sit in the last place. Into. How many people can sit in the next place? 5. How many can sit in the next place? 5. Why 5 and 5? Because the digits can be repeated. Answer is how much, people? 75. What if the question is like, digits cannot be repeated? For the same question, digits can't be repeated means what? First one is what? Always 3 people. Any of the 3 people will sit in the odd place because that is the major condition. Odd number should be there no matter what. That people, 1 person already sat. How many are remaining? 4. 2 people already sat. How many are remaining? 3. So answer will be how much, people? 36 will be the answer. I hope everyone understood the method for repetition and not repetition. This is the easiest way to study this. There are other methods. There are multiple methods. There are different ways to find an arrangement. There are different ways. This is the easiest way for your examination point of view. Okay. Next question, people. Detail. The number of different digits, different ways, the letters of the word detail can be arranged such that the vowels, which are the vowels? The A, E, I, O, U. You know that, right? Vowels only occupy odd position. First of all, detail has how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters are there in total in detail. How many vowels are there? E is there. A is there. I is there. So what is the condition? Vowel should occupy odd position. Which are the odd position? This one, this one, this one. Can it be repeated or not repeated? It cannot be repeated. Unless they mention it can be repeated, we will take like what? It cannot be repeated. Now people, how many of them can sit in the first place? Any of the 3. 1 person sat. How many are remaining? 2. 2 people already sat. How many are remaining? 1. So these are the vowels. Their arrangement is completed. Now can we go home? No, we need to make the consonants also sit. That means which are not vowels. Which are not vowels? The D, T, L. How many are there? 3. 1 person already sat. 2. 2 people already sat. 1. How much is the answer? 3 into 3 into 4, 2 into 2. How much is it? 36 is your answer. Option B is the answer. I hope you understood this. Anyone is having doubt, you tell. Pakka, you got it? Pakka? Yes, pakka. Yes. Got it, right? Yes. Next chicken dinner is here. Try to look at this. The number of words that can be formed using the letters of the word petrol. Petrol has how many letters now? 6 letters are there. But there is a condition. Words do not have P in the first position. That means in total how many letters are there? 6 letters are there. P cannot sit here. Then how many people can sit there? 5. Okay, 5 people can sit there. Into. With the repetition or without repetition? Without repetition. Now people, one person already sat. How many are remaining? 5. Why 5? Including P, 5 can sit into. 2 people already sat. 4, 3, 2, 1. How much is the answer? 600. Are you understanding this, people? This approach will give you marks. If you go always depend on the permutation formula and all, once the question change, you will be like, what to do? This one always you can put the missing values and get the answer. Next question, people. 3-digit, again the same question, right? 3-digit odd numbers which can be using the digit 5, 6, 7, 8. Answer was how much now? 75. Now I will change the question. Oh, yes. I'll change the question. How many 3-digit odd numbers can be formed using the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Give me the answer. 3-digit odd number. Odd number is the first condition. And it should be 3-digit also. How to solve this? How many odd numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means any of the 4 people can sit in the ones place into. Now people, will you go for this place or this place? I will go for the first place. Do you know the reason? Because 0 is there. Think about it. A 3-digit number starting with 0 is what? It is a 2-digit number. Can 0 sit in the first place? No. Except 0 and one of the person who already sat, how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers are there. So 7 into. Now how many are remaining? How many are remaining? 2 people already sat. How many will remain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 into 7 into 4 is the answer. Without repetition. Oh, I didn't say that. Huh? Where is it? Cannot be repeated. Okay. Fine. I changed the question. Understood? Understood the method? Everyone got the logic? I know still someone will have doubt. For them, I have the next question. Form a 4-digit number. 4-digit number using the digits 0, 3, 0, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Form a 4-digit number. People, is there any other condition? It cannot be repeated. That is one condition. Can 0 sit in the first place? No. How many people can sit in the first place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into. How many can sit in the next place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into. How many can sit? 5. Into 4. That is the way. If it is an even number, first give preference to the ones place. Then goes to the first place. Why? 0 cannot sit there. That is the meaning. Understood? So this is the worst they can ask. Other than this, they will not ask any worse questions from this time. I hope everyone understood. Now, one more. Okay, fine. 3-digit number from the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be odd. Digits can be repeated. Digits can be repeated. First, you will give preference to what? Odd number. Which are the odd number? So 3 people can sit here. Into. Then we will go to the hundreds place. How many people can sit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then how many people can sit in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 into 6 into 3, 90 is your answer. All the sort of questions are there and that will give you the marks. Now I will teach you the next one. People, listen carefully. Tell me one name without repetition. Whoever's name is having no letter without repetition. Varun. V-A-R-U-N. This is the question. Okay. Varun is the question. The number of ways in which the letters of the Varun can be arranged so that all vowels are together. Which are the vowels? A and U are the vowels. All vowels are together means how many people are together? 2. 2 factorial into. In total, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 5 minus 1 factorial. That is 2 factorial into what? 4 factorial is our shortcut. Are you getting it? I know you will not get it. That's why I will come with the next question. Give me another name. Without repetition. With repetition, I'll show you after some time. Karthik. Karthik. Okay, fine. Karthi. Okay, I will put this letter name like this. Karthi. It's also correct, right? Pronunciation is correct. Now look here, people. Vowels should be together. How many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3. That means 3 factorial into how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 2. Not 1 here. 7 minus 2. Look at the previous question. There was what? 5 minus 1. When two things are together, 2 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. When three things are together, 3 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. What if 4 things are together? 4 factorial into n minus 3 factorial. That is the next concept, people. When two specific items are always staying together, the formula is what? 2 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. When three things are together, 3 factorial into n minus 2 factorial. This will help you out in examination to get the answer within 5 or 6 seconds. If you know how to calculate properly. Yes. Now, I'll make repetition. Tell me a name. Not Karthik. Any other name. Kirtika. Deepika. Okay. Deepika. Okay. Fine. Deepika. How many letters, how many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3. All the vowels are together. Oh, sorry. 4. 4 vowels are there. 4 vowels are together. 4 factorial into n. How much is n? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 1 factorial. 7 minus 3 factorial. People, is something repeated? Who is repeated? E is repeated. How many times? 2 times. Divided by 2 factorial. This is the approach. What if one more A was there? Accordingly, you will put that in the downstairs. Divided by 2 factorial. Understood the logic? Yes. There was a question like Mississippi. Came for examination. All the vowels are together. This is the approach. But S is repeated how many times? 4 times. P is repeated how many times? 2 times. I is repeated how many times? 4 times. Likewise, it was there. Okay. Understood the logic? Look at this question. Number of ways of arranging 6 boys and 4 girls. Total how many people are there? 10 people are there. 4 girls are together. 4 girls are together means 4 factorial into 10 minus 3 factorial. So 4 factorial into 7 factorial, which is the answer. Option C is the answer. How much time down? 5 seconds. Understood? Everyone got the logic? Look at the next question. How many permutations can be formed from the letters of the word throat if both the vowels may not be separated? They can't be separated. Me and my wife cannot be separated. Means what? We should always be together. Correct. All the vowels are together means A, U. Anything else is there? No. Only 2 are there. That means 2 factorial into n minus 1 factorial. That is 2 factorial into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 1 is how much? 6 factorial. Anything is repeated now? No. How much is the answer? 2 into 720. Answer is how much? 1440. Next one, people. Software says that the vowels are always together. How many vowels are there? O is there, A is there, E is there. That means 3 factorial into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 2 factorial, which is 3 factorial into 6 factorial. 6 into 720 is how much, people? 4320. Understood? Pakka, everyone got it? Now, what if I change the question a little bit for you? Little bit, can I do that? The question is like this. For the same question, software, vowels are never together. Whenever the question is like never together, we will find the normal permutation. Software is how many words we can arrange using that? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there. Correct? 8 factorial is the total way of arrangement, right? Total arrangement minus always together. Okay, total arrangement 8 factorial is 4320 minus always together is how much? We got it as 43. Oh, good. 4320. 40320 minus 4320, which is equal to how much? 30? 36,000. Understood? Whenever they ask for never together, it is like take the total arrangement minus always together. Don't study new formulas for this, and we will study this again in probability. That time I will explain it again. Now people, have a look at this shortcut. Make a note of it. Very important. Shortcut for boys and girls in alternate position. Alternate position means what? One boy, one girl. One boy, one girl. Or girl, boy. Girl, boy. That is called as alternate position. Now, if there are 5 girls, okay, and 4 boys, how many ways we can arrange them? The 5 factorial into 4 factorial. Make a note of it. When boys and girls are occupying alternate position unequal in number, total arrangement is nothing but 5 factorial into 4 factorial. What if they are equal in number? 2 into smaller number factorial into larger number factorial. So when I say 5 factorial, you understood like the number of boys I said. Not always. Whenever you get a question, you will put 5 factorial into 4 factorial. No. Smaller number factorial into larger number factorial, or larger number factorial into smaller number factorial. Anyway, it will be same. 2 into 3 and 3 into 2. Both are what? Same. Then, if the boys and girls are equal in numbers, how many arrangements are? 2 into boys factorial into girls factorial. Boys factorial means number of boys. Okay. Girls factorial means number of girls factorial. Now, shortcut for no 2 boys being together. No 2 boys being together means what? Boys should not sit together. Like Ramana and Satish should not sit together because they are talking. Likewise, not now, previously. Yes. Satish, fine? Yes, that's fine. Now, no 2 boys sitting together. We will use it like this. Number of girls factorial into girls plus 1p boys. So people, they are telling there are 5 girls and 3 boys. They are telling 5 girls and 3 boys, and the girls should not sit together. How to do it? Girls factorial into girls plus 1 is how much now? 6. P 3. So answer is how much? 120 into 6 into 5 into 4, which is equal to some answer you will get. Similarly, no 2 girls sitting together. You should take the opposite. Boys factorial into boys plus 1 p girls. If they are asking for no 2 boys sitting together, we will take it like girls factorial into girls plus 1 p boys. Remember this way. When they say no 2 boys, you will give preference to what? Girls into girls plus 1 p boys. When they say no 2 girls, you will give preference to boys factorial into boys plus 1 p girls. First question. 6 boys and 5 girls are to be seated for a photograph in a row such that no 2 girls sit together and no 2 boys sit together. What do you mean by that? No 2 girls and no 2 boys. Both of them are not sitting together means they are sitting alternate. What is the answer? How many girls are there? Sorry, how many boys are there? 6 factorial. How many boys? 6 factorial into 5 factorial. How much is the answer, people? 720 into 120. Answer is 86,400. Direct question. Look at this question. 5 men and 4 women are to be sitting in a row such that women always occupy even places. Even places means what? They will be sitting alternatively. That means what? 5 factorial into 4 factorial, which is equal to how much now? 120 into 24, which is 2880. Now I will ask you a question. How are you guys? Some people said, I am fine. Some people look like this. Okay? Either you can answer the question or not answer the question. Correct? If I ask a question, how many ways you can answer it? Either by answering or not answering. So that means how many ways you can either answer or not answer. How many ways? 2 ways. What if I ask you 10 questions? How many ways you can do it? 2 raised to 10. What if I ask you 20 questions? 2 raised to 20. What if I ask you 1000 questions? 2 raised to 1000. It is like either you can answer or not answer. Now we will go for our examination hall. One question is there. 4 options are there. Correct? 100 questions are there in total. I ask you 100 questions. How many ways you can answer it? A, either you can answer or not answer. You can answer any of the 4 questions. Any of the 4 options you can mark or you can leave it unanswered. So it will be what? 5 raised to 100 ways you can answer your CA Foundation, Quantitative Aptitude and Economics answer if you are doing Inky Pinky Ponky. 5 raised to 100 ways. Now people, what if there are only 4 options and you should answer no matter what? 4 raised to 100. Okay. What in general I can write it as 4 raised to n. Here why did we choose 2 raised to n? Because there is only 2 options. Either answer it or not answer it. Then ways to answer at least one question. At least one question, the formula is 2 raised to n minus 1. First question. There are 12 questions to be answered. Yes or no. How many ways this can be answered is the question. 2 raised to 12. How much is it? 2 into equal to how many times? 11 times. How much is the answer, people? 4096 of option C. Check again. Option C, right? Yeah. 2 into equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4096. Now look at the next question. An examination paper with 10 questions consists of 6 questions from Maths, 4 questions from Stats. So 6 from Maths, 4 from Stats. At least one question should be answered from each part. What is the formula for at least? 2 raised to 6 minus 1 and means what? Into 2 raised to 4 minus 1. 2 raised to 6 is how much? 64 minus 1 is 63 into 16 minus 1 is how much? 15. How much is the answer? 945 is your answer. Everyone got it? Any doubt? You can tell me right now. Doubt irundal sollu. Doubt idya? Doubt undo? Undo? La. Manasilayo. What is this? There is one dance, right? Rajnikant? Look at this. There are 5 questions, each having 4 options. How many options are there? 4 options. In how many different ways we can do it? 5 questions are there, 4 options. 4 raised to 5. How much is it? 1024 is your answer. Option C is the answer. Now, till now we were talking about linear permutation. Whenever linear permutation came into the picture, I told you it is directly n factorial. Now, once it becomes circular permutation, we should always take it like n minus 1 factorial. Why this minus 1? We are avoiding repetition. Why minus 1? For example, in a line, there is an endpoint, right? If I just join the endpoint, it will become what? Circular permutation, and I should just reduce that repetition which is going to happen using minus 1. Now look at this question. Circular permutation with condition. No 2 girls being together. No 2 girls being together means previously it was what? A boys factorial into boys plus 1 p girls. Since it is circular, we should reduce that, right? Boys minus 1 factorial into boys plus 1 minus 1 will become what? Boys p girls. Similarly, for girls minus 1 factorial into girls p boys. When no 2 boys are sitting together. First question. Number of ways 5 boys and 5 girls can be seated around a round table, no 2 boys being together. What is the answer, people? Girls, not 2 boys means girls minus 1. That is how much? The 4 factorial into boys p or girls p boys. How much is it? 5p5. That is nothing but what? 5 factorial. Or I can say it in a way, when the number of people are equal and no two boys are sitting or they are sitting alternately, I can say first value minus 1 factorial into second value factorial. 5 minus 1 is how much? 4 factorial into 5 factorial. How much is the answer? 2880. Look at the next question. How many ways 6 women and 6 men can be seated? No women are sitting together. 5 factorial into 6 factorial. Directly you can write it. How much is the answer, people? 120 into 720. Which is the answer? Option A is the answer. Okay. This is the basic type of question which are usually coming for examination. Now we are going to go for something which is very rarely coming for examination, but it was there. It was there for examination. We are going for something like that. Number of ways of arranging are things taken from n things such that one particular thing is always included. One particular thing is always included means what? One person is always there, like Gill in one day cricket. He will always be there. Even form in or form out, he will be there. Gill will be there. One person is always included. That means rest how many people are there in the team? 10 people. Such type of question. Tala in CSK, correct. Yes. Yeah, Tala fans. But fine. Even I support CSK, so it's neutralized. Yeah, since that question came, that's why CSK. Okay. If I am burning RCB, I'll be RCB fan. Yes. Now, one person is always selected. Then the number of permutation is like this. R into n minus 1 P R minus 1. Make a note of it. One person is always selected or one person is always there means what? R into n minus 1 P R minus 1. Then one person is always excluded. N minus 1 P R. That is the formula. There were questions in the past using this logic. We will just check one of the question. Find the number of ways of arranging 5 things taken out of 12 things such that one particular thing will be always included. Always included means what down? R into, that is how much? 5 into n minus 1 means what? 11p. 5 minus 1 is means 4. Answer is what? 5 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8. How much is the answer? How much is the answer? 39,600. Option C is the answer. Look at the next one. Find the number of arrangement 4 things taken out of 10 things. One particular thing is always excluded. One particular thing is always excluded means what? N minus 1 PR. N minus 1 means 10 minus 1 is how much? 9. P4, which is equal to 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. How much is the answer, people? How much is the answer? 3024. Option A is the answer. Now we are going for selection. Selection means what? Combination. Arrangement means what? Permutation. Now long back or in the future you will see something. You know cards, right? How many cards are there? 52 cards are there. Whenever we see a question in probability, I will say one card is drawn out of 52 cards. N of S will always be what? 52 is the thing. Why is it 52? From 52, I am choosing how much? 1. 52C1 is how much? 52. Now people, what if I choose 2 cards? It will change to 52C2. Remember this. But we will solve this after learning combination. Combination means what? Selection of item. For example, there are 50 students in this class. From this 50 students, I am selecting 2 students. It can be written as what? 50C2. Now, the formula for 50C2 can be written from this. NPR divided by R factorial. But I will not show you that. I will write it in a different manner. 50C2 can be written as 50 into 49. That is NPR divided by R factorial. How much is it? 2 factorial. Then people, what is 50C4. 50 into 49 into 48 into 47 divided by 4 factorial. What is 10P3? 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 3 factorial. That is the way of writing combination. Okay. Now people, there are certain rules you should understand. Sometimes they will ask us to find, so not speed of C. Okay. Sometimes they will ask 10C7. 10C7, how will you find? People, remember this. 10C7 can be written as 10C10 minus 7. 10 minus 7 is how much now? 3. So 10C7 can be written as 10C3. Or NCR can be written as NCN minus R. That is also very important. Now, some questions we will see. 7C6. You will be like, oh sir, I should find 7 into that much is required? No, that can be written as what? 7C. 7 minus 6 is how much? 1. Now the first condition. NC0 is equal to what? 1. Remember this. NC0 is how much? 1. NC1 is how much? N. That means 5C1 is equal to what? 5. Then 5C0 is equal to what? 1. Then people, more important one, 5C5. 5C5 is equal to what? 1. In 5P5 it was what? 5 factorial. Here it will be what? 1. That is important. Then you should remember the Pascal's identity. If you check the workbook and all, you will get a question from Pascal's identity. That is NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR. Make a note of it. There was a question based on this in the past year. Sorry, 2 questions based on this in the past year. If you can apply it, you will get the answer. Now people, look at the question, get me the answer. 8CR is equal to 18CR plus 2. Find the value of 18C5. Do you require this? No. We just can directly go and get the answer. 18 into 17 into 16 into 15 into 14 divided by what factorial? 5 factorial. How much is the answer? Anyway, the answer will be what? None of the above, because it is anyway a huge value. Now, one problem with every student is, sir, none of this is there. We will never consider that. My answer is no. You will never trust yourself. You will go and check again. Again and again you will check. If none of this is there, sometimes that can be the answer. No, always you are getting wrong answer. I will mark none of this, none of this. That is also not the case. Now, my question. There are 10 apples over here, right in front of me, and 20 oranges also right in front of me. Can I take apple from orange? Can I take apple from orange? No. Can I take orange from apple? No. I can take apple from only apple. I can take orange from only what? Orange. I can't take it from anywhere else. Likewise, for example, in this class, 55 students are there. 20 are male, then 35 are female. Can I choose male students from female students? No. So I am tomboy, sir. I am very poor. No. We can only choose the other way. Keep that in mind. Okay. Now, there are 52 cards. Then, that's okay. Yes. Yeah. Bottle drop silence, please. 4 kings are there. Can I choose king from queen? No, I can only choose king from king. Remember that, people. With that idea, I can go for the next question. Then a fruity basket, 7 apples, 6 bananas, 4 mangoes are there. How many selection of 3 fruits can be made so that 3 are apple? People, I need to choose 3 apples from what? Apples. So 7 apples are there. From 7 apple, I am choosing 3 apple. Or what is the answer? 7 into 6 into 5 divided by 3 factorial. How much is the answer? 35 is the answer. Now, what if the question is like this? I have 7 apple, 4 bananas, 6 bananas, 4 mangoes. I should choose 5 fruits such that 3 are apple, 2 are bananas. So, from 7 apple, I choose 3 apples. Then 2 are bananas means how many bananas are there? 6. See, 2. I should choose it this way. What if the question is like this? I want to choose 7 fruits such that 3 are apples, 2 are bananas, and what 2 are mangoes. So it will be 7C3 into 6C2 into 4C2. Based on the condition, we can change it accordingly. Understood the logic, people? Next one. A business house wishes to simultaneously elevate 2 of its 6 business heads. From 6 people, how many are we elevating the 2 people? It can be done in how many ways? 2 ways. Sorry, 62 ways. 6 into 5 divided by 2, which is equal to how much? 15 ways, which is the answer. Option D is the answer. I hope you understood combination. Got it, people? Any doubt, you can tell me right now. Got it? The basic meaning is clear. Now we will go to Chinnaswamy Stadium. Yes, as an RCB fan, it's very... Yes, by heart I am just telling. We are going to Chinnaswamy Stadium, which is in which color? Green color. Now we are going to talk about a match between RCB and CSK or Mumbai Indians. Or maybe we will take Mumbai Indians. Yes, and Mumbai Indians. Now, people, all the team members are there, multiple team members are there, right? They are coming down to the pitch. In order to do what? Put the toss. Okay, put the toss. Now, people, number of matches played by N teams, one against each other, is always NC. It's always what? NC2. For example, in IPL, there are 10 teams. One match against each other means how many ways they can play the matches? NC2 ways. Now, people, they are in the middle of the ground, right? So, they will shake the hands. Always, gentlemen's cricket, except Pakistan. Yes, always we will shake the hands. How many ways? NC2 ways. The number of handshakes is always NC2. Now, people, what is the shape of this stadium? The circular shape. Now, if I join 2 points, this is called as what? Chord. A circle is called as what? Chord. The number of chords formed using 2 points of a circle is also what? NC2. So, how many things we learn? Number of matches played, NC2. Number of handshakes, NC2. The number of chords is also NC2. Remember that it will help you out in examination. Look here. The number of matches played, NC2. Number of handshakes, NC2. Then the number of chords formed in a circle using N points, that is what? NC2. Now we will talk about 2 matches played against each other. In IPL, people are playing 2 matches against each other. 2 into NC2. Remember it this way. Now, people, few more formulas. Number of straight lines formed using N points where M are collinear. What is the meaning of collinear? 7th standard we studied this. Collinear means what? Whenever all the points are lying in a straight lines, we will call them as what? Collinear points. Whichever points lying in a straight line is called as collinear. The formula is what? NC2 minus NC2 plus 1. Then the number of triangles formed by N point using M collinear point, NC3 minus MC3. There were questions from all of this. Okay. There is no other shortcut. The only shortcut is you should remember this. Next one. Number of quadrilaterals formed using N parallel lines intersecting M parallel lines. I will show you an example. Parallel lines means what? Yeah, they are parallel and they are opposite. Correct. Parallel lines. Now, 2 parallel lines are there, which in color are red in color. Now they are intersecting another 2 parallel lines which are blue in color. You tell me how many quadrilateral is formed? Only one quadrilateral is formed, right? Quadrilateral means what? The 4-sided polygon is called as quadrilateral. How many quadrilateral is formed? One quadrilateral. We will check. 2C2. One of it is done. Into 2C2. That is also done. People, 1 into 1 is how much? 1. So that is the logic. M parallel lines intersecting N parallel lines. What is the formula? NC2 into MC2. You will get the answer. Then number of diagonals. Number of diagonals can be found using NC2 minus N. Make a note of it. Most repeated question. Number of diagonals. High chance of repeating again. First one. Yeah, I showed you the formula method. Now I will show you the logical method, because at the end I am a teacher who believe using logic you can remember it better than formulas. We will go to the logic. 6 points are there on a circle. Okay, circle is here. How many points are there in the circle? There are 6 points. Randomly I am putting some points. 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of quadrilaterals which can be formed is the question. People, how will a quadrilateral form? How many points are required? 4 points are required in order to form a quadrilateral. It can be like this. It can be like this. Whatever way we want to form, 4 points are required. How many points are there in total? 6. From that, how many is required? 4. 64 is your answer. 62, which is equal to 6 into 5 divided by 2. Answer is what? 15. That is the way of answering it. What if there are 10 points? You want to form a triangle. 10 points and triangle. Triangle require how many points? 3. 10. See? 3. 10. Why did we reduce that MC3 over there? Because those points were collinear. They were already selected. We already chose some triangles. That's why whenever collinear points are involved, we will reduce it. Remember that. Look at this. A polygon has 44 diagonals. Then the number of sides is how much is the question. What is the formula for polygon? What is the formula for polygon? MC2 minus n is equal to number of diagonals. Hey. What did I ask you guys? I asked what? Number of diagonals or number of polygons? Now? Very sorry, people. I think I should take a break after few more questions. Okay? Yes. MC2 minus n is the number of what? Diagonals. How many diagonals are there? 44 diagonals are there. What is the easiest method? Option hit. We will not go and solve for n and all. It will take eternity. Don't do that. Option hit Mari answer Kori. You can do it. Try, people. Try with option D. 11 C2 minus 11. How much is it? 11 into 10 divided by 2 minus 11, which is equal to 55 minus 11, which is equal to 44, which is our required answer. Option D is your answer. Number of days of shaking hands in a group of 10 persons shaking hands with each other. 10 C2, which is what? 10 into 9 divided by 2. Answer is how much? 45. Option E is your answer. Next question. How many parallelograms can be formed from 6 parallel lines intersecting another 4 parallel lines? 6C2 into 4C2, which is equal to 6 into 5 divided by 2 into 4 into 3 divided by 2. How much is the answer, people? 90. Option C is the answer. Now we are going for some problems with conditions. You should read the condition and you should tell me what did you understand. How many ways a team of 11 players can be made out of 15 players if one particular Sanju Samson is not selected in the team? How many are there to be selected? 14 are there to be selected. How many players should be selected? 11. So 14C11 is the answer, or you will write it as 14C3, which is 14 into 13 into 12 divided by 6. How much is the answer, people? Everyone got 364? Understood? One person is not selected. That means we have only 14 people to select from. That is the meaning. Understood the logic? Any doubt? Okay. Yes. I know it's very long. How many hours we started? Almost 4 hours is completed. Yes. Get me the answer. Two more questions, then it is done. Get me the answer. If bag contains 4 red ball, 3 black ball, 2 white ball. Okay, how many are there in total? 9 are there in total. Correct? Now, in how many ways 3 balls can be drawn out of this bag so that it include at least 1 black ball? At least 1 black ball means what? 1 or more black balls should be there. Now my question. Case 1. 1 black ball and how many other balls should be there? 2 other balls. Or case 2. 2 black ball and how many other? 1 other ball. Or case 3. What is the case 3? All 3 are black and 0 other ball. Now people, 1 black ball can be chosen from how many black balls? 3. So 3C1 and means into. 2 other balls means other, how many are there? 3 plus 2, 5. 5C2. Or then 3C2 into what? 5C1 or 3C3 into 5C0, which is how much? 1. Tell me the answer. 3 into 5. Sorry, 3 into, what is the answer for this? 3C1 is 3 into 5C2 is how much? 5 into 4 divided by 2, which is equal to how much? 10. Then plus 3C2 is nothing but 3C1, that is 3 into 5 plus finally 3C3 is how much? 1. So how much is the answer? 30 plus 15 plus 1, which is equal to 46. Which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Everyone understood this? Anyone is having doubt? Why 68? Okay, fine. Everyone got the answer? Pakka? Done. The final question. Look at this. Try to read the question. I will give you 1 minute so that you can take your eternity to get the answer. Give me the answer, people. I will show you both the methods. Shortcut also I'll show you and the long cut also I'll show you. Please do. People. Remaining balls are what? No, it's not remaining 6. 5 only, right? 3 black balls and 2 white. That is 5. 3 and... It's not about the remaining, it's about the other color. 5 4 plus 2. Okay. There we today mistake. Yes. Red. We are choosing black ball, right? Then we should, yeah. We'll come back to that. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you for pointing. This one we will solve, then we'll go back there. There we did a small mistake. We will check that. Now tell me, 8 chairs are numbered from 1 to 8. How many chairs are there? 8 chairs are there in total. 2 women and 3 men are to be seated by allowing 1 chair for each. How many men are there? How many women are there? 2 women and 3 men are there. First, the woman choose. Okay, women is choosing. How many women are there in total? 2 or 3 or 2 women are there in total. Now you tell me, they chose from numbers, chair numbered from 1 to 4. So, how many ways they can select? 4, 3, 2 ways they can select. People, think which one up? Yeah, I'll come back to that. Yes, 4C2 ways they can select. That's the shortcut I was talking about. I'll come back to that. 4C2 ways they can select. They select, correct? After selecting, will they look at the chair and stand there? They need to sit. How many ways they can sit? 2 people sitting in 2 places. 2 factorial ways. People, 4C2 is what? 4C2 is nothing but 4P2 divided by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. That means answer is what? 4P2 or 4 into 3, that is 12. That is the case, right? Is that the case? Tell me whether it's correct or not. You tell me. 4 chairs are there. From 4 chairs, how many people are choosing the? Only 2 women are there. 2 people are choosing. So it will be what? 4C2 will be the number of selection. Once they select, they should sit in the remaining 2 place, right? That means they can sit in how many ways? 2P2 ways or 2 factorial ways. That is nothing but 4 into 3 divided by 2 into 2, which is equal to how much? 12. That is the case with women. And we should talk about what? Men. How many ways men can choose? How many chairs men can choose? Men will choose from the remaining chairs. How many are remaining, people? 6 are remaining. Why? 2 chairs already people started sitting in 2 chairs. How many chairs are remaining? 6 chairs are remaining. 6C. How many men are there? 3. After selecting the chair, will they look at the chair and stand there? No, they will sit. How many ways that can be done? 3 factorial ways. That is how much now? 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. Cancel. Answer is how much? 5. 120. Okay. Till here everything is fine. 120 is the way. People, women select, they sit. And men select, men sit. And means what? Multiplication. Answer will be what? 12 into 120. How much is it now? 1440. Which option is the answer? Option D is the answer. Now, we did a mistake in the previous one. Have you noted that? Actually, remaining, I just took the 3 black ball. It should have been what? How many are remaining? The 4 red and 2 white. That means it should be what? 6C2. Correct? Then, how many are remaining over here? 6C1. Then this is what? 6C0. I took from black ball and white ball itself by mistake. So, mistake is what? We should have chosen red ball and white ball. So, remaining is how much? Remaining is equal to 6. Now, people tell me the answer. 3 into 62 is how much? 3 into 62. 62 is how much? 6 into 5 divided by 2. That is 15. Plus 3 into 2 is how much? 3 itself. 3C2 is how much? 3 itself into 6. Plus what, people? Plus finally 1. How much is the answer? 15, 45 plus 18 plus 1. Answer is equal to 64. Option E is the answer. Okay, we did a mistake over there. Okay, fine. Now, people, my next question. Randomly, I am asking you something. 2 teachers are there and 5 students are there. Okay, 2 teachers are there, 5 students are there. We need to form a committee. We need to form a committee with at least 1 teacher. How many ways we can do? At least 1 teacher. 1 teacher and the committee should have 3 people. 1 teacher and 2 students. Or 2 teachers and 1 student. Any other possibility is there? No. Maximum number of teachers is what? 2 teachers. So, 1 teacher can be chosen from how many teachers? 2C1 and 5C2 or 2C2 and 5C1. This is the way, but we will discuss about this more in probability. That time you will have a better idea. Okay. Yes. Time up, people. We can take the break. After that, you will have a very beautiful chapter, blood relation. Okay. Yes.